In fact, these days I'm staying up all night and sleeping during the day. So I got up at my morning, what, it was at 8:30 p.m. I think. And I just had 1.5 hours, and in those 1.5 hours, I finished my workout. I had my pre-workout, and my workout is still actually pending. So maybe after having my food, late night, I'm going to work out more. So topper is someone who does well in whatever project that he takes. For example, if you're a student doing well in exams, I'm not talking about well compared to others, well compared to your previous performance, number one. And number two, taking care of your health, taking care of your social skills, taking care of your emotional health. Working, you become a work in progress. Write that down. Topper means being a work in progress. Okay, so a time not so long ago, there lived a student who was desperate to become a topper. Wanting to know how to become one, he steadfastly searched for that one secret, you know, that would make him an unstoppable achiever, topper. And his search yielded fruit when he heard about a wise master who was known to teach determined seekers the secrets to success. Now, you see, here I chose these words very carefully. I just said determined seekers, right? Just not seekers. There's a difference. When you have this determination to seek your, the knowledge that would help you, that would move you towards your dreams, propel you, skyrocket your performance. So when you're determined to do that, right? So that is when you start exploring yourself, and the knowledge gets integrated with your potential that's already there inside your brain. So moving ahead, the student traveled a long way to meet the wise master and secured an appointment from his secretary. Where am I? Yeah, secured an appointment from his secretary. And one afternoon, he meets the wise master and tells him about his compelling dream of becoming a topper. Okay? Looking at the passion in the young man's eyes and feeling the thirst of success in his voice, the master decides to teach him the most important success principle and asks the student to meet him at 5 in the morning at a particular swimming pool and join him for a swim. Feeling super stoked, the student finds it difficult to sleep the night before the meeting and eagerly reaches the meeting point half an hour early. And you see that determined people, they don't take any chance whatsoever, right? ये एसी की वजह से उड़े जब जब जुल्फे मेरी ये हो रहा है my hair, I'm growing my hair. So he was super stoked when somebody is teaching you something that's related to your goals, your achievement. These people who want to become super successful, they feel super stoked, super excited, all right, and they're well before time. Okay, I've seen in my seminars, people who are super dedicated. Let's say the seminar starts at 9, they're there at 8:30 already. Be it free seminar, paid seminar. Some of my seminars, let's say seminar that starts at 6, people are already there by 4:30, 5 o'clock. Crazy, right? So let's continue here. Where was I? Half an hour early. The master arrives at the swimming pool at 5 o'clock and calmly looks at the eager student, smiles and jumps in the pool, dives into the pool, takes a swim and invites the student to join him. The student leaps into the water, and when they reach the deep end of the pool, the master asks him if he is earnest to learn the secret, how eager he is to learn the secret, how serious he is to learn the lesson. And the desperate student, now this is positive desperation, okay? And the desperate student instantly responds and says, I'm super eager, of course I'm eager, otherwise I wouldn't have been here. And begs him to teach the secret. And just then, the master holds his neck and pushes him inside the water and keeps him there for more than a minute. The bewildered and shocked student struggles to gain control in the water and fails against the strong hands of the master. He tries his best and fails to get some air and breathe. He tries to breathe. And when he is about to give up, the master pulls him out of the water. The moment he gets out, he immediately gasps for air and chokes. Showing no mercy, the master puts him back in the water and keeps him there for another minute. And does this 5 more times and then pulls the young man out of the water. Now his lungs feeling gagged and obstructed. He struggles to speak. And all he manages to do is breathe as much as he can. After a few uncomfortable and painful moments, the student finally gains control, looks at the master with a streak of anger in his voice. He asks, "Why did you do that?" The wise master looks at him with calmness and reveals one of the greatest success secrets and says, when you were in the water, the only thing that you wanted was air. You only wanted to breathe, and nothing else was important to you. Remember, now listen to this very carefully. Remember, the moment you want success, the way you wanted to breathe, when you were in the water, the moment you want success, the way you wanted to breathe, when you were in water, you will have success kissing your feet. You see, we all want to achieve success, but we are not committed. We don't want it bad enough. We don't make success as important as breathing. We make extra sleep more important than success. Bad habits like eating junk food and watching trash television, internet, browsing the internet, more important than success. Movies become more important than exam results. Useless outings with family and friends are more important than the glory that you want to feel. All minor things become important than achievement. And this is the exact reason why people don't achieve success. This stops the majority and they lose the game. They become mere spectators watching the people who focus on the important things in life. People who have dedicated themselves unreservedly towards their dreams and for whom success is as important as breathing, these are the people who achieve success. When success becomes more important than movies, soap operas, cricket, watching cricket and other activities that are not related to our goals. If you want to become a cricketer, that's a different thing. Now, this is the distinction that I wanted to convey. Think about it for a moment. The moment you become, the moment you feel success to you is as important as breathing. Success to you is more important than sleeping extra, watching that television and playing the video game and spending time aimlessly with your friends. Things will start changing for you. So that was a lesson that I learned from Socrates, a Greek philosopher, and then I just came up with this story to communicate the message, right? If you've got any questions whatsoever, now is the time for you to shoot your questions, and I'll try my best to answer them, right? And I'm going to be here, what the time now? I'm going to be here for another 9 minutes, okay? 6 to 9 minutes, right? So if you've got anything, shoot your questions. Go ahead. Yeah. See, uh, kind of movie like Whiplash and all that. See, there are movies now. Now, what is important is you need to understand one thing. When Aman Baba just asked, "What about movies like Whiplash?" Now, I'm not against watching movies. That's ridiculous. Uh, you can watch it once a week, or once in 15 days, or watch it once in a month. And when you watch it, it's always a good idea that you watch movies that would inspire you, motivate you, like Whiplash or like Pursuit of Happiness, my all-time favorite, right? So yes, definitely. Why not movies? If you are into Bollywood, then movies like let me think, maybe Guru Abhishek Bachchan, okay, and it's quite difficult for me to come up with Hindi movies. Yeah, Bhag Milka Bhag, all these biopics. Okay, and okay, can you just when okay now I have something on YouTube here. How to avoid distraction? And now you see, firstly you need to understand that what is distraction? Distraction is an activity that you engage in that makes you release dopamine. I've spoken about it. It's there on YouTube, one of my videos. Okay, how to handle distraction. You may want to look into it. Okay, once you understand why you actually get distracted, that understanding will start giving you control over your distraction. And if you simply cannot, control it, then there are ways, there are systems, there are techniques that would help you control distraction. You will have to invest more time, energy, and money to learn those techniques. It's as simple as that. Okay. See, success. I never said it's as easy as that because success is not easy. It's simple. Okay, these are simple steps, but then we don't tend to follow them. Okay, so distraction is something that dismisses right action, and I've spoken about it in one of the videos. Just scroll down and you will see that. Yes, what was the other question here? When does someone run perform faster than one can, in spite of one? Supreet, can you just reframe that question to me? Yes, can you do that for me, Supreet? When does someone run faster than one can, in spite of one lose of his ability? Now you see, you can now, as far as I understood this question, you're talking about outperforming yourself, right? Now you see, outperforming yourself, it actually means becoming better today than what you were yesterday. And if you want to take your game to the next level, it is becoming better today what you can be tomorrow. I talk about beating your tomorrow, not your yesterday. All right. So becoming better today, what you can be tomorrow. And this doesn't happen overnight, Supreet. You simply cannot beat your uh, existing level of performance. You can just increase it, okay, a little, and gradually it's going to have a snowball effect. And if you try to overdo it, say for example, today, I happen to do my push-ups. It's been a very long time. I'll tell you, there was a time when I used to do about 800 push-ups every single day. Okay, yes, 800. That's not an exaggerated number. It was like 100 push-ups in a set, and I used to do 800 push-ups. Okay, and now what has happened is today I just did 30. Okay, 12, 10, and 8. Yes, I'm going to continue my workout. Today I'm able to do about 90, 100 push-ups. Okay, so what happens here is every day if I keep adding the number, you know, 5, and then 10. So eventually I'm going to go there. Maybe it's going to take 2 months, 3 months, but then if I do it, if I just get super motivated, hyper motivated, and say, I'm going to get there today. I've decided to build my body, and tomorrow morning I'm going to look like John Abraham. Okay, and I spend too much time and do too many repetitions and all that. That's not good. I'll not be able to walk the next day. I'll not be able to, and in fact, my brain uh, will uh, my brain is going to attach pain to that activity, and maybe I might end up postponing it. That's exactly what happens with your studies as well. Suddenly you decide कि यार एग्जाम आ रहे हैं, टेस्ट आ रहा है, और मैं अभी बैठ करके 5 6 7 8 चैप्टर फिनिश कर दूंगा, पढ़ रहा. So what will happen? See, पूरे जब जीप पे मेरी वापस वो सिर्फ आ जाए. Anyways, so okay, so what happens is when you sit and try to study 5 6 chapters and stuff, it becomes a stretch. And once it becomes a stretch, your brain might not like it because you're not used to it. And it links pain to studies. And after that, you're not going to touch your book for 10 days. You must have observed this. If you go on a marathon, okay, studying a book like that, it's not going to help you. Okay? So that requires time, effort. Students who have attended my advanced level, they know exactly what I'm talking about, because they gradually increase their performance to a level where they finish, let's say, a 200 pages book. Okay, I had a student of mine. He finished 202 pages from his organic chemistry book, I think 12th standard book, in just 20 hours. Not even 20 hours, 16 hours, 1/6. There was another student. She did 300 pages from a 12th standard book in just 18 hours. Think about it. I have another student, Bhadra. She did 700 pages in 40 days. How does this happen? This is called deep work. You hack your book, and I'm not just talking about memory and all that. I'm talking about understanding, mastering your book. So it takes time. Okay, so that is how you gradually improve. Okay, any other question? Let me just check the time. Yes, I have 2 more minutes. Be quick. Be quick. Do we have someone on Facebook? All right, be quick, be quick, be quick, be quick. Yeah, let me just check. Thank you, big fan, sir. Thank you. Can I have your name, please? Where are you from? How to avoid distraction? I answered that. Any other question here on Insta? Okay, so did you get today's what do you call message? Right? You need to be, you need to have these compelling goals. कंपेलिंग का मतलब होता है कि मजबूर कर दे तुमको वो एक्शन लेने में, राइट? जब तक वो अंदर से वो इंस्पिरेशन, वो मजबूरी नहीं आती, जब तक तुम जितना इम्पोर्टेंट तुम्हें सांस लेना होता है तुम्हारे लिए, जब तुम पानी में डूबे रहते हो, उतना इम्पोर्टेंट जब सक्सेस नहीं होता तो बहुत मुश्किल हो जाता है सक्सेस अचीव करने में, राइट? एंड जो लोग ऑलरेडी मेरे पुराने स्टूडेंट्स हैं वो जानते हैं कि मेरा सफर भी कैसा रहा, राइट? जब मैंने बहुत सफर किया तो मेरा सक्सेस का सफर शुरू हुआ, और वो सफर में मैंने बहुत सारा ये काम किया एंड ऑल दैट, एंड दैट इज द रीजन व्हाई जितना भी मैंने सक्सेस को चखा है, इसलिए चखा है क्योंकि मुझे सक्सेस इज एज इम्पोर्टेंट एज ब्रीथिंग. It's as simple as that. Okay, so fine then. Time up. Samay Samapti ki Ghoshna. So go check my book out. It's a very powerful book. Do not neglect it. आज मैंने मेरे किताब से ही एक स्टोरी पढ़ के सुनाई. This is my book and there is no fluff. If you have observed, यहाँ कोई कार्टून वार्टून नहीं है. There's no fluff absolutely. It's only stuff. Okay. It teaches you, and by the way, it's not a book on memory and all that, so disappoint ho jaoge memory. But yes, agar se if you are a seeker jo deep knowledge सीखना चाहते हो, एक ऐसा psychological connection ओके, जो किताबों से होता है, जो पढ़ाई से होता है, जिसकी वजह से आपका परफॉर्मेंस ऊपर जा सकता है, then you will have to look into my book, because this is a book that talks about a topic that has never been spoken about through a book in the entire world for students. And I happen to be the first Indian author to do that. अच्छा लगता है मुझे ये कहना, जब भी मैं शेयर करता हूँ, तो एक साइकोलॉजिकल कॉन्सेप्ट के बारे में मेरी किताब बात करती है जो आपके एग्जाम से कनेक्टेड है, and I'm sure it's going to help you. Okay, you will understand yourself better. So make sure your parents also read it. You can gift it one to your teacher, especially that strict teacher. Okay, so God bless you all, and I'll see you tomorrow at 10 o'clock with another topic. I hope you enjoyed today's story. Okay, do let me know. Send me a direct message, and I'll respond today. जो भी आज message भेजेगा. So check my book out, Hidden Secrets of the Topper's Mind. Amazon से order कर लो, या फिर Flipkart से it's available on various platforms. Okay, so all the best. Take charge of your life and go achieve your dreams, achieve your goals. See you. And yeah, मैं एक बात तो कहना भूल ही गया. You were listening to MD Ahmed. I'm the founder of fuelforsuccess.com. That's fuel number 4 success. Okay, I have a podcast with the same name, fuelforsuccess.com, and it's on Apple and Spotify. Okay, so do check that out as well. Like, share, subscribe. Let your relatives know that, friends and relatives know that I'm going to be online every day at 10 o'clock. I do not know for how long, but as of now, I've decided to be online every day talking about all these concepts. God bless you. All the best, and I'll see you soon.